Like the age-old saying goes, to be the man, you gotta Batista the man. Welcome to the Raw review.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. But we open the night with the return of Roman Reigns.
Ooh.
The leukemia is in remission, and the big dog is back. Seth Rollins is excited about it, but
Boom.
Baron Corbin is not.
No.
Baron Corbin thinks that he had a more difficult job than Roman Reigns because Baron Corbin's a dick. Aleister Black and Ricochet defeated the Revival. Elias was trying to perform. He was interrupted by Lacey Evans. And then Dean Ambrose, who challenged Drew McIntyre to a no disqualification match, then dropped Elias with Dirty Deeds. Dean would lose that match later on because of Elias, but then the Shield would actually help him out. Sort of?
Yeah, I mean, they saved him because...
They saved him from the beatdown.
Yeah, because there was Lashley and McIntyre and Corbin and Elias.
Yeah, they all kind of formed this little group.
The meat castle just continues to get bigger and bigger.
I don't want to call them that. Yeah. So the Shield's back together? We never know. We also had Ronda Rousey and Natalya defeat the Riot Squad by disqualification because Natty got hit with a crutch by Becky Lynch. That was a thing. Becky got arrested.
Triple H said it would happen.
Yeah, he did say it would happen.
Man of his word.
Ronda Rousey demanded that Vince and or Stephanie lift the ban on Becky Lynch and put her back into the main event of WrestleMania. Stephanie refused, and so Ronda dropped the belt. Interesting. Kurt Angle defeated Jinder Mahal. We had a moment of bliss with Finn Balor, which was interrupted by Lio Rush. Lio Rush said he was trying to get another match for Bobby Lashley, but actually got a match for himself, which he lost. And then Trashley was none too happy, and his night continued to get worse because then he and Leo both got destroyed by Braun Strowman. Heavy Machinery and the Ascension had a conversation, which...
Chase!
The Ascension were making fun of Otis, and you don't make fun of Otis. You don't spit in the wind, you don't tug on Superman's cape, and you don't make fun of Dozer. That's the thing. Bayley defeated Nia Jax. And then in our main event segment, Ric Flair's birthday didn't have Ric Flair, but Batista did. Batista had Ric Flair in his hands, drug him out into the middle of the hallway in the backstage, and asked Triple H if he had his attention now.
Huh?
He did after that.
Really loud.
So yeah. Apparently that match is happening.
But Drax.
That should have been your intro. That was better. Anyway, Robbie K, what did you like about the Raw?
Yeah. Things and stuff.
Stuff and things.
I'm going to give my like to the backstage segment between the Ascension and Heavy Machinery.
Really?
Yeah.
Just because Otis said cheese?
Cheese, bowling ball, and pig.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cheese!
I don't know. The bully role filled by the Ascension just seems odd.
Weird.
But then it also
Fandango's not back on the road yet.
It's also weird that Tucker assumed that the Ascension was more intelligent than Dozer. I'm not sure which one I'd...
Dude, they both graduated top of their class at Wasteland University.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Well,
Victor made Dean's List.
Dean's List of Dirty Deeds?
No.
Different Dean.
Yeah.
Different,
the Dean of Wasteland University. Which happens to be like Demolition Smash, I think.
That doesn't seem... I don't know if you consider that high honors. But anyway. Alright, that's an interesting choice for your like.
Yeah.
I'm going to give my like to Ronda Rousey. Giving Stephanie the ultimatum, saying, I don't want to fight the chosen. I want to fight the ones who deserve this. It's not a matter of who you want to put in the match. It's who deserves to be in the match. And essentially just saying, if you're not going to give me Becky Lynch, then I'm not going to be at WrestleMania. I thought that was a cool, Ronda really taking things into her own hands. She's frustrated with, constantly being attacked by Becky Lynch. She wants the match with Becky Lynch. She doesn't want Charlotte involved at all. I mean, this could go a couple of different ways leading into WrestleMania, and there's a couple of different ways that I want it to go, and one that I definitely don't want it to go. But I'm along for the ride, as they say.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how they're going to get from here to Mania and hopefully give us what we want to see. And that's not with Charlotte in the match.
Yeah.
Even though some people were chanting triple threat, and I don't like that. But anyway, what'd you love?
I'm going to give my love to the Ric Flair birthday celebration because it's not often that there's just something we don't see coming. And Batista was that. We
the whole segment.
I figured it was going to go off without a hitch because
I knew someone was going to get involved, but I thought it was going to be in the ring.
Yeah, and because you're like, oh, well, I thought it was going to be Becky, but her segment already happened at the beginning of the show, and she got arrested, so she's not going to be there. And I was like, well, all the other people who are in storylines have gotten their stuff out of the way, except for maybe. They could have done the same thing they did when they had the Hulk Hogan birthday bash, where Brock just came out and stared down a bunch of legends. But that would have been
right.
That would have been just a rehash of.
We were there for that.
It just would have been a rehash of something that had already happened.
Yeah.
But to have Batista just show up in the locker room, first just being shown dragging a cameraman.
Yeah, that was the craziest part. Was usually it was okay, the camera's right on the action, whatever's happening. It's no,
there's a camera in the background catching another cameraman being assaulted.
Yeah, and
I couldn't tell who it was at first. That, I was like, Jason Statham is tracking a camera guy.
I was like, wait, but Batista, and then he goes into Ric Flair's locker room and you hear a couple of bangs and stuff like that, and all of a sudden he's dragging Ric Flair out. Looks like he's choking him with his freaking chain around his neck. I didn't see any of that shit coming. So,
good on them for surprising us.
They didn't ruin the surprise.
No, they didn't.
And now they're apparently building Batista versus Triple H for WrestleMania. So we'll see how that goes.
It's happened before.
Has it?
Yeah. It was the same year that Cena...
Oh, that's right. Cena beat JBL, yeah.
22, 23.
For some reason, I swapped those in my mind.
Well, it's because Cena has also beaten Triple H at WrestleMania.
Yeah. That's what it was. Cena beat JBL at 21 and beat Triple H at 22. That's
something like that.
Anyway. I loved the moment of bliss into Lio Rush versus Finn Balor, mostly because Bobby Trashley wasn't part of the situation, and I like all three people that were.
I thought it was funny just because they still used Bobby as a catalyst for some of the things in the segment without him actually being there, which you just watch the whole time. Every time they mention him, you see the Lio Rush's expression on his face is man, I'm gonna get in so much trouble now that I'm fucking
and he did.
And it's the thing, it's he's I'm not actually fucking it up. They're just making me look like I fucked it up. And now
and it was great because Finn was on top of it. Finn was just switching the words around and getting Lio into trouble, and then just when Leo's all right, fine, yeah, I'm gonna go get ready, and Alexa apparently had Alexa's no, your match is now.
Well, no, if you interrupt her segment,
she gets to decide.
She gets to decide what happens in her segment. It is her segment.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, no, the fact that you had Finn and Alexa kind of teaming up on Lio, and Leo's fine, play my music, and he didn't even get to get all the way in the ring before Finn's music played. And Alexa is slightly flirting with Finn was kind of funny.
A lot of people think that, but really what she was about to say that she was going to show Finn were just pictures on her phone of Buddy Murphy's abs.
I'll show you my boyfriend's abs.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, Buddy's got great abs too. So
just 2 foreign guys and their abs.
Australia and Ireland got it going on. Did you dislike anything?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I had a moment that I disliked, but I didn't dislike it that bad. You know, I know why they're doing it.
Oh, okay.
But it's also like, man, why?
Okay.
Because you could go many different ways of doing it. It's just the Revival.
Oh, yes.
You know, yay, they got to be on TV. But the last 2 weeks in a row now, they've just been used as cannon fodder for, first DIY, now Alistair and Ricochet, who aren't even an actual team, right after you put the championship belts on them. So, it's like, man,
we're
doing great things.
We essentially should, I don't know,
like there are enough teams on Raw with the B team, the Ascension, Heavy Machinery,
Heath and Rhino.
I just had another one in my head too, Hawkins and Ryder.
Yeah.
You know, that you could have these teams come out and winning and not having to have them go over on the tag team champions.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense when, like, Hawkins and Ryder have a built-in losing storyline.
Yeah.
But the whole idea is that they're like, oh, well, why aren't Bobby and Chad getting another shot at, essentially now we should believe that next week we're probably going to get Bobby Roode and Chad Gable finally getting a shot at the Revival. If they win, they get their, Fastlane title match.
And but they're going to lose.
No, they'll win, but the catch being it'll end up being a fatal 4-way because both DIY and Alistair and Ricochet also qualified against the champions, so then we have a 4 corners tag team title match at Fastlane. Maybe.
No, I'm just gonna say this. They're gonna do. No, too many people. Never mind. You don't get to hear my awesome idea.
All right, we'll talk about it after the camera's off. And yeah, I'm not gonna do a dislike. I'm gonna do another honorary love. I'm glad that Roman Reigns is back. It's good to go. It looked good in there. Him and Seth beating up a bunch of, what'd you call them? The meat castle.
The meat castle. Now they're the meat castle. Now they're the meat castle quartet. Because there's 4 of them.
Got it. I'm glad that everything's good with Roman Reigns. Good to see him back. Good to see him in good spirits, in good shape. And potentially a final Shield reunion before Dean is officially done. All right. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe that'll be what they do at Fastlane.
I wouldn't be surprised at all. Because Brock's not wrestling on a pay-per-view called Fastlane.
Yeah. And they'll want Seth on the show, but they'll need to keep Seth okay for WrestleMania. So they'll let the returning Roman Reigns and the leaving Dean Ambrose kind of run the match. But with that being said, that is our review for Raw. Heading into, we're what, 2 weeks till Fastlane?
No idea when Fastlane is.
It's close.
It's on Sunday.
Yep. I think it's
maybe not this Sunday.
I think it's 2 weeks. I think next week might be the go home show.
It's on a Sunday.
But we'll find out. But for now, guys, thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Click all those links down below.
There are so many social media links.
There's also a podcast link.
That's the one down there that says Tan Clan.
You can get this review and all of our regular reviews in podcast form. And there's Reasonable Wrestling.
It's reasonable with a W.
Like wrestling. We have the list with Robbie K, sort of, not quite yet. We have Question of the Week with Thomas Wolfe. We have other videos loosely based around wrestling. We have an entire playlist of unboxing videos where we get cool shirts like this Young Bucks shirt. We get Funko Pops, we get Micro Brawlers, we get Braun, we get all kinds of cool stuff. And there's an entire playlist of punishment videos. You can see the brand new one where I get hurt very badly due to my inability to guess Elimination Chamber. But for now,
you
guys...
excited for Fastlane? Predictions?
But for now, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
Doesn't matter whose birthday it is. Always. Fuck Mo Jordis.
The us was there.
Yeah. Gross.